Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Just make sure, give me 1 second, y'all. Ooh, a good morning. Ooh, a good morning. Okay, y'all can't hear me good. Y'all don't even gotta tell me no more. I go and listen for myself because y'all don't tell me when my mic ain't picking up nothing and y'all can hear all the stuff in the background. So I appreciate it though. Mama V, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I see you, Miss Lysandra, Miss Lori, Mama V, Miss Monet, LaQuanda. Good morning. Happy. It is Hump Day, ain't it? It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Good morning, Miss Felicia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all do me a huge favor and double tap the screen as you guys come on in the room. Good morning, Queen Sag. Y'all double tap the screen as y'all come on in the room, honey. Double tap the screen as you come on in the room. Now, everybody said they was looking for me yesterday morning. Well, here I go, honey. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Hold on, let me share this. Y'all said y'all were looking for me. Well, here I go. Okay, let's see. All right. Good morning, Miss Gina. Good morning, Real Talk with Cash. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Miss Stephanie. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. We got a couple things that we need to talk about this morning. Okay. We got a couple things to talk about this morning. Good morning, baby peaches. Good morning, Ty. Good morning, Miss Tara. Good morning, good morning. All right, so before we get into the things, if you guys are over on my Patreon, we're about to bring a new series over to Patreon. Every Wednesday, we're gonna be hooked. Okay. We have a show called Hooked. That we are going to be getting into R&B music, gospel music, hip hop music. We're going to be getting into all of the stories behind the scenes stuff, how you know it, how folks was unalived, like we getting into all of it. So if you're not subscribed to Patreon, there is a link when you go to my YouTube page. If you go to where it says links on the homepage and click on Patreon, you will be able to sign up for Patreon. All right. That show will not come to the public. I'm letting you know now. It will not come to the public. This for members and Patreons. I will say that members and Patreons only. Okay. All right. Also, Patreon, y'all should be getting y'all pepper steak recipe very soon, honey. Yes, there's a reason why I do a lot of stuff on Patreon. Listen, everybody on Patreon pays either $3 or $12 or up to $12 on Patreon, and I want to give them some content over there. So if you guys are not on Patreon, you'll be missing out, unfortunately. But I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. All right. Hey, Miss Jones Lynn. So we are here to get into a couple of things. Okay, you guys seen the title. I'm gonna address something. We're gonna talk about Diddy. We're gonna talk about this big, beautiful, nasty, stupid bill. We're gonna talk about Dr. Heaven. We're gonna talk about Gary Coleman, Tokyo Tony, and there's some more people that I do want to talk about as well. Okay, y'all doing all right? Y'all doing all right? Are y'all doing all right this morning? Check in. Let me know how you feeling. You feeling all right? You doing all right? Let's do a mental health check in or a check in. I know that there are people in Houston that are affected by the rain and the flooding. There are people in Florida affected by flooding. There are people in North Carolina affected by flooding. There are quite a few people that are affected by flooding. So I want to, you know, send my prayers out to everyone dealing with this. I have seen some very sad stuff. And so prayers out, especially for Texas. I don't really got time to be like a lot of people. You know, I just kind of think right now it's a little distasteful. It's a little distasteful to say, "Oh, well, the people are getting what they voted for." Not everybody is. So let's not think like that. Like we got to change our way of thinking. Everybody that is affected by this doggone flood did not vote these folks in. So like, it's really yeah. Anyway, we'll get there. Hey Mia, what's going on? Good morning. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the things and the things and put my banner up here. All right, so let's get into our first. Um, let's get into our first topic. Oh, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this because I think that this is absolutely insane. Okay, I think this is absolutely insane. I really don't fool with this gal like that. Uh-oh. Okay. Um, I don't really fool with these folks like that. You know, she was down there at the Boss Bay Awards when we were at the Boss Bay Awards in Atlanta. And I'm talking about Amy Luciana or Amy, the one who went out here and married Dwight Howard. Girl, they done got a divorce and she on here hollering talking about, oh, well, we wish that the public would give us privacy because, we really, girl, y'all was married 2 days. Not only was y'all married 2 days, but nobody really gives a flying hootaloo. When people were trying to tell you about that man, it was your man, your man, your man, and you weren't worried about it. Okay. Hey, baby girl, 1981. Good morning. Good morning. You wasn't worried about it, was you? No, you wasn't. You wasn't worried about it. Y'all was sharing toothbrushes. Y'all was doing all kind of stuff, and then now you want us to come down here on this good internet, and you want us to feel some type of way about you divorcing that man. Amy, we don't care. I promise you, we don't. We don't really care. I'm pretty sure my people don't probably even know who you are. Some of my people, do y'all know who Amy Luciana is? I think they say her name is Amber Rose, for real, for real. Do y'all know who that is? Y'all know who Dwight Howard is. But do y'all know who Amy Luciana is? If you don't watch Love and Hip Hop, you probably wouldn't know who she was. That's the only way I knew who that guy was. Hey, sweet Essence. Other than that, child, I don't know her like that. I'm just saying, me or my people don't care because the people don't really even know you like that. Well, Miss Monet, I understand you knowing her, but a lot of people don't know that lady like that. I didn't know her until uh until she was on Love and Hip Hop. But when she was down at the awards and people kept saying, "Where the white at?" Child, we knew y'all been separated. Y'all been doing whatever y'all was doing. Girl, we don't care. We don't care. She talking about it's gonna be the buzz across the internet. I guarantee you it won't be. Now she is asking for spousal support. She asking for alimony, honey. She asking for all of that. And remember, they was only married 6 months, but we shall see. Moving on, honey. Girl, Tokyo Tony got the nerve to be online charging people $3,450 for a relationship counseling session. You have got to be nuts, lady. Like you be out here talking about people, but your brain is fried. Your brain, there's no way your brain work, lady. $3,450. Girl, I wouldn't give you $3.45 to counsel me. Okay? Let's be very clear. Tokyo Tony will never see a dime. And the fact that this lady be for real, y'all. She be so for real. She be so for real. First, you was trying to bottle up your bath water and sell it. Now we know some delusional men would have bought that bath water, but ma- ma'am, you, I want to talk your tongue to go sit down, go sit down, go sit down, please go sit down, go sat your weird self down, please, please. Speaking of Patreon, I forgot to mention this. We will be having a live directly after this live, okay? And I can't be on too long because they're coming to fix the what's the name today, so it's gonna be loud. So we'll be going. I'll be going to Patreon afterwards because I got something I want to tell y'all. All right. Yeah, right. Insert that Nene say what now? Because it is ridiculous. Hey, Creole girl, it is ridiculous. $3,450. I know her brain don't work. I just know it don't. It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. Also, I will have a time for you guys, but me and Sheridan will be doing our interview on Friday. This coming up Friday, which is the 11th. So this Friday, I have a time for y'all a little bit later on today, but we will a flyer and a time later on today. Okay. If y'all don't know, Sheridan has a new book out. Heal Girls Still Cry. All right. So if you haven't gotten your copy, go to www.sheridandavis.com. If you'd like to wait till Friday till we do our interview and you get it because you see her, then that would be great. All right. But shout out to Sheridan and her good work. You know, we support our people. So y'all support Sheridan, and some of y'all done already bought books and stuff, and I'm just happy. Y'all so nice and twee. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all though for the support. All right, let's get into our next topic, child. Let's get into our next topic. Let's go on to talk about this. Let's go on to talk about this Gary Coleman's wife situation, girl. Okay, so Gary Coleman's wife. If y'all watch the documentary, we watched the documentary together. But Gary Coleman's wife, basically, and I'm going to talk about Kasana in a minute. But Gary Coleman's wife basically, I guess, wanted to clear her name. So she came out here and embarrassed herself and took a lie detector test, and she lied. The man asked her if that was administering the test. He asked her if she had anything to do with the fall in which led to Gary Coleman's death. And she said no. She said no. And then he asked the same question, but he asked it a different kind of way. And she answered no to that question as well. Well, he just basically found out, told her when she got done, baby, you lied. You lied to me. You was not telling the truth. You was not telling the truth. Let me just say this. I believe allegedly she had something to do with it. And I'm just gonna say allegedly. That's just the way that I feel. I feel like you had something to do with that. And everybody do. Everybody do. And you going to do that lie detector test did not help you in any type of way. Not now. Hey, Lakeisha, it didn't help you at all. It just did not help you. I don't know what you was thinking. I don't know who told you to go around there and do that to yourself, but you flat out embarrassed yourself because you lied. Oh, but a lie detector test is not admissible in court. We know what y'all gonna say. Oh well, that lady lied, and I think that lady had something to do with that man's death. And that's just the way I feel. It's just the way I feel. You missed the documentary. Yeah, we watched it together. It was on Peacock. It's on Peacock. I think it's still on Peacock. But yeah, so I think she has something to do with it. That's just me. But it is making its rounds, and so I just, it's all interesting to me, child. Good morning, Cam. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well on this beautiful hump day. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this next piece of stuff. Now, I want to address this because I'm fit to get ready to get into heavenly, but I want to address this. So, to those of you, I don't know, I guess maybe some of y'all are new to me, and I have to understand that some of y'all are new to me. But for those of you that come over here talking about You're talking about Diddy when you could be talking about politics, or you could be talking about this big beautiful bill, or you could be talking about these floods. Well, let me tell you what you could do. First of all, what you can do is mind your business. That's the first thing. You talk about it. You get you a platform and you talk about it. See, what you don't know is we've been talking about this big beautiful bill since it's been put into place. We started talking about that big beautiful bill before it even went to the House, right? We talked about this big beautiful bill when it was 1,096 pages. That's when we talked about that big beautiful bill. So just because some of y'all are picking up on the things about the big beautiful bill, that's your business. And the thing is I tell y'all all the time, go do your research before you try to come over here and try to tell me what I'm not doing. Okay? I could be worried about Diddy all I want to. It's a coin. Everybody is up here to make content. Don't nobody care about Diddy for real, for real. Like, let's just be for real. Nobody cares about Diddy for real like that. All y'all out here capping, talking about you free this man and do y'all don't really care like that for real, because being free or locked up, what is it doing for you? Nothing. I'm making money over here with this particular content. So you do your own research and then you go look and see, because it's nothing new to us over here. Is that new to us over here, y'all? We talk about this type of stuff all the time. So the comments, I told you I was just gonna start deleting y'all comments. Y'all weird. You're weird. You over here, and I think it's also weird too for you to comment on a video. They got Diddy's face on it, got him in the title. And then you'll come in the comments talking about, we talking about Diddy when we could be talking about this big, beautiful bill. Girl, can't you go get your own platform and talk about it? It's simple. It is so simple. But for those of you that have been following the backup, well, I keep calling it a backup channel. It's not a backup channel. And I also talk about it over here too. I've had several videos in which I've done it. So y'all, please find somebody else to play with if y'all not gonna do no research and stuff. Like, y'all aggravate me. Like, for real, y'all aggravate me. Right? It's nothing new. Hey, Miss Felicia. Hey, Twin Flames. It's nothing new around here. Hey, Cam. I don't know if I spoke, but I'm gonna speak again. It's nothing new around here. Now, let me get into Heavenly, and then there's something I do want to talk to you guys about. As far as the mass federal layovers, I do want to talk about that in just a moment. All right, so Dr. Heavenly is running for state representative for precinct or district. I'm sorry, not precinct, District 96, child, around there in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia. She's tugging the people. She wants you to donate, and Quad is going to be her campaign manager. Y'all really want to know what I think about that? Heavenly irks my soul. Heavenly irks my soul a lot of times. She does. A lot of y'all not gonna like what I'm getting ready to say. You ain't gonna like it. First of all, I'm not in Georgia, but I'm not mad. And the reason why I say I'm not mad is because look at what we got in the White House. I mean, that's literally what we should be mad about. That's literally what we should feel some type of way about. We talking about a felon is in the office. We talking about a man who grabbed pussies is in the office. I mean, we got a governor that's literally mocking these Texas floods. We had Ted Cruz, who was over there in the doggone wherever he was at while all the floods and stuff is going on. He didn't even address it. When the winter storm went on, Ted Cruz was trying to get to Puerto Rico or whatever, wherever he was going. You have so many people who have already destroyed what we feel like is like honestly, y'all, I say go for it, Anthony. Do whatever you do. I mean, it's not like I have to vote or I have to worry about. But I'm just saying, we're already in a pickle wherever we are. So what's the difference? I mean, what's tea? What's tea? I mean, think about it. No, we most of you probably don't like her, but think about it. What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference? It's so much going on now. Now, people who live in Georgia, and I understand when y'all are disagreeing with it. I get it because that's y'all's, that's y'all state, that's y'all city. Y'all making sure that the right people are in place. So I get it. But look at where we already are. It's, I mean, again, I don't think that um I still think it's a joke. It looked like a joke to me. At first, I really thought she was joking. I really did, but I did see what she said. Oh, I have an announcement that I'm gonna make to the people, and so here I am thinking, okay, what the announcement gonna be? Um, that's just my take on it. I don't necessarily. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to think. I think it's weird. I really do. Hey, Tennessee girl, DT has ushered in this type of foolishness. So hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I mean, we look at where we already are. Okay, you got the governor who is literally wheelchair bound and get mad when people say Hot Wheels, but you're literally around here mocking the floods. You're mocking the Texas people. Like you're mocking. But then they would be wrong if they wheeled you out there to that water and just dumped you on in it. They'd be wrong, wouldn't it? Same with Ted Cruz. If somebody tumbled your fat tail off up in that water and stuff over there, you would feel some type of way. But you don't mind. Y'all don't mind when a disasters y'all pick it up and go. Man, please. I'm in Georgia, but transitioning to Alabama. Okay, okay. Come on, Alabama. Come on, Alabama. Hot Wheels is very diabolical. Let's go ahead and get into this really quick. And so this is for my people who say that all we talk about is mess over here, because that's not true. The Supreme Court on Tuesday lifted a lower court order that had blocked President Trump's executive order requiring government agencies to lay off hundreds of thousands of federal employees. The order was unsigned. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was appointed to the court by President Biden. Justice Sonia Sotomayor, a fellow liberal, concurred with the court's decision. The order did not make clear how other justices voted, but they did say we express no view on the legality of any plans to shrink, okay, the shrink the federal workforce, and it left open the possibility that the issue could return to the Supreme Court. Justice Sotomayor, in her concurrence, wrote that the lower courts were free to address all of the plans. The plans themselves are not before this court at this stage, and we thus have no occasion to consider whether they can and will be carried out consistent with the laws. All right. So basically, what the executive order and the memorandum included explicit tools for staff reduction, including a general standard that no more than one employee should be hired every four employees of that department, removing underperforming employees and allowing term or temporary positions to expire without renewal. All right. Groups challenging the layoffs in the courts contend that the RIFs could result in hundreds of thousands of federal employees losing their jobs. They argued that without the temporary restraint, there would be no way to unscramble the egg if they eventually won the lower case in the lower court. Y'all, the fact that this is even something that we have to discuss or that we have to talk about is crazy to me. So the Supreme Court allows Trump to resume mass federal layoffs for now. This man, this man is literally diabolical. And I sit back and I look at people and I really honestly, and I told y'all, I feel the same way about Trump supporters the way I feel about Diddy supporters. Like, I don't have anything nice to say to anybody who is literally trying, he's not trying, he's ruining this country by the second. It's not even by the day anymore. You know, it used to be when you wake up, you don't know what you're waking up to. No, this man is destroying our country by the minute. And for some of you Looney Tunes who voted for this man, this is the result of what y'all did. Getting rid of the national weather, like no one knows what's going on. Like no one gets any fair warning. Y'all, after this hurricane season, they're talking about getting rid of all, like getting rid of the things that you need so that you know what the hurricane is possibly going to do. These weathermen out here getting ready to lose their jobs. Man, it's this is sad. This is truly sad. This is sad, y'all. This is sad. This is sad. It's not a time to. This is sad. Can't rely on FEMA because they done cuts to FEMA. Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? It's 99 people in here and ain't nobody saying nothing. But then the people want to get up under my comments talking about this, the stuff we need to talk about. Are the people awake? Are y'all alive? Are y'all at work? What's going on? Anybody talking to me? I need to know, are y'all understanding what's happening? Or y'all working? I'm just going to assume y'all working real hard this morning. That's what I'm going to assume. I'm just going to assume that y'all are working real hard this morning. All right, so let's get into this. In the wake of the deadly floods in Central Texas, Governor Greg Abbott, aka Hot Wheels, praised President Trump for quickly approving a major disaster declaration for Kerr County, the hardest hit area. The swift and very robust action by President Trump is an extraordinary help to our response, to our response, Abbott said. The declaration unlocked federal money to assist with the disaster response. That includes paying for debris removal, for search and rescue experts who are working around the clock, and for housing and food and other immediate necessities for those who lost homes in the floods. But such assistance may not be available in the future. President Donald Trump, he ain't my president, but Donald damn Trump has proposed, eliminating the Federal Emergency Management Agency, which provides billions of dollars in assistance to communities hit by the disasters. He argues, that the states should take on more responsibility for responding to and preparing for extreme weather and other disasters. You dumb fool. How they gonna know? You're getting rid of that too. You idiot. This spring, the president appointed a council of cabinet members, governors, and emergency management experts tasked with recommending changes to FEMA. Governor Abbott and the top emergency officials in Texas, W. Nim Kidd, are both on that council. FEMA is slow and clunky and doesn't solve the needs of those who need it the most, Abbott said in the first meeting of the FEMA Review Council in May. States have proven that more we can move more swiftly and more effectively. Now, as Texas responds to the catastrophic floods, the officials leading the state's efforts will be considering how to reshape or even dissolve the county's top disaster response agencies. Y'all, see, you see what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. Good morning. Oh, you putting your face on. I know that's right. Aries love. Good morning, listening and doing homework. We are listening. Okay, I just want to make sure the people was listening. What's up, Chef Q? What's up? What's up? Working, worker. Okay. Okay. I was just wondering, child. I just wondering, child. All right. The president has suggested that the federal government should have a much smaller role in responding to disasters, but it's unclear what that means in practice. Trump said in June that FEMA will provide less disaster reflective funding to states overall. Boomerang News reported that an internal agency memo confirmed that FEMA leaders were considering changing policies to make it harder for states to receive funding after disasters. FEMA spends about 45 billion each year on disasters relief worldwide or nationwide. Yeah, this is it's just getting ridiculous out here. It really is. So the people who say that we don't talk about this type of stuff over here, we talk about it over here. But we mainly talk about it on DonDon Unfiltered. Get subscribed so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, since you got so much to say, get subscribed over there. I'm not gonna talk about Marjorie, whatever that lady name is. I can't stand that trick. So I don't got nothing to say about you, you worthless piece of I don't like you. Moving on. All right. Oh, Lance, they got you before I could get to you. Bitch, this ain't the chat. This ain't the chat, bitch. You gotta go. You're gonna learn over here. Lance, let me let you find you somewhere to go. Go with God. How about that? They deleted your comment. I'm gonna get your ass out of here. Um, didn't your governor say he man, I'm sick of him, Tracy. I just got through talking about him. Take him out there to them floods and or put some baby oil on a ramp and wheel his oh boy, let me tell y'all something. I'm so sick of Greg Abbott. I'm sick of all of them people. Ugh. All right, y'all. Let's move on over to the messy stuff. That was for the people so that they can understand what's going on since they got so much to say. All right. Now, I think we all appreciate this. TSA has ended the mandatory shoe removal at airports during security screenings. My God, today you have answered a prayer. He'll answer prayer for you. He will answer prayer for you. Listen, we appreciate it. We appreciate it, TSA, because I listen. I always thought that was dumb. I always thought it was stupid, and I was always gonna wear some flip flops to the doggone airport because, girl, I'm not untying my shoes. I'm not trying to tie them shoes back up. I'm not trying to do none of that. So I am grateful. Now they decided to put this in force immediately. All right. So you can finally breathe a sigh of relief when you're at the airport. Now that the Transportation Security Administration, which is TSA, have announced that travelers will no longer have to remove their shoes during security screenings beginning July the 7th. So that was 2 days ago. The policy was introduced in 2006 and has been one of the most um, inconvenient and criticized parts of airport security until now. Only travelers with TSA pre-check Children under 13 and adults over 75 were exempt from removing their shoes, but this privilege has been extended to all travelers. The shift is credible to the advancement of the screening technology used by TSA. The newer screening machines allow agents to spot threats in footwear without the passenger needing to remove them. This combined with a thorough review of threat levels pushed to TSA to drop this policy. Child, I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, I am so glad. This just answers somebody's question. They have now security where it's gonna scan the inside of your shoe without you having to take your shoe off. So period. Y'all think y'all gonna go through a TSA with your foolishness? You're not. You're not, because they're still checking them feet. You know, you may be putting something under your feet or something like that. They're still gonna check it. Okay? They still gonna check it. I hated taking my shoes off at the airport, y'all. I hated it. Oh my God. I can't stand it. I'm glad that they fixed that. I'm glad they fixed it. Now, shoot, does not have to take nothing off in a minute. Shoot, I can't stand it. I'll put on some house shoes or some flip flops in a minute going to the airport. I'm just not. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. All right. So in sad news, y'all, in Philadelphia, they had a pow pow out on the 4th of July, y'all. Several people passed away. Okay. There's one person in particular that passed away. He was paralyzed. He's been paralyzed since a 2019 drive-by pow powing. Well, unfortunately, he was unalived in the pow powing that took place over in Philadelphia. There's actually videos that are circulate on the internet, and you can actually see, like, you can see it happening. Like, it's so crazy. All you hear is pop, 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 pop. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. On Instagram, they covered up the faces of the people and they covered up the pow pow. But on Twitter, they didn't. And so you see all of it on Twitter. So you may come across it if you're on Twitter. But it's, yeah, that ring camera footage was crazy. I listen. Mm-mm. Listen, I thought back home was crazy. Now, Philly, when they say Philly, listen, people say, why you not bringing the brunch to Philly? That's why. That's why I ain't. Ain't. Okay, because man, when I say that they was really going. So, prayers out to the people who lost their lives. And then, y'all know, not too long ago, I mean, we reported on this yesterday, but there was a pow powing, and there was another pow powing on the 4th of July. Let's talk about this on the 4th of July too. Which I don't really think this is news, because it happened every year. It happened every single year. Somebody is over there popping them firecrackers. Listen, the firecrackers is not for me. I don't like firecrackers. I don't like firecrackers. You can keep them. You can have them. You can do whatever you want to with them. Man come down to the internet wanting people to donate to his GoFundMe because he lost his fingers over there shooting them things at each other, them fireworks at each other. I saw another video where this man was letting one of them firecrackers keep hitting his girl and set her bundles on fire. I don't think them was bundles. They got to be synthetic hair for, I don't know. Her hair was on fire. She had to stop, drop, and roll for real. And apparently the wig was attached to her head, so it wasn't like she could really get it off or anything like that. Like, it is just crazy. Like, seeing how some of y'all do, ain't no way. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, they do that type of stuff in the hood where I'm from. They do. They have these firecracker wars and stuff, but no, not me. I don't like firecrackers. I don't. And these people out here losing eyeballs, losing ears, losing fingers and lips, and all kind of stuff out here because y'all want to play with them doggone fireworks. Keep on. Keep on. You talking about the people on the porch? Yes, them people that was on the porch in Philly. Oh my God, that was sad. And some of the people that was laying on their porch, they still got unalived. It was like 4 people that got unalived. Child, I live here in Philly, and it's not like that here all of the time. I understand your concern though. Oh well, child, y'all got to point me to the good side of Philly. And I get it. Every city got a rough side. Every city got. I get that. But dang, Philly, what's going on, Philly? Let me see what. Let me see what the most dangerous state. I mean, the most dangerous city is. Let's see if Siri knows. Siri, what is the most dangerous city in the U.S.? Okay, the most dangerous cities, and I don't know when this was updated, but we got okay. Memphis. Oh, this is in 2024, so it's pretty new. We got Memphis, number one. Number two is Tacoma, Washington. Girl, who live over there. Number three is Pablo, Colorado. Number four is Oakland, California. Number five is the St. Louis. Number six is Little Rock, Arkansas. Not Little Rock, honey. Number seven is Detroit. Number eight is Denver. Number nine is Minneapolis. However you say it. And number 10 is Kansas City, Missouri. Now again, this is according to the lady over here, Siri. But they're saying that Memphis is number one. I can believe that though. I can believe that about Memphis. Memphis is crazy. Do you see did you see with someone named Four Extra or hold on. Something like that blew his hand off and has some blindness. No, I didn't see that. I just saw that some man came down here and was complaining. That might have been him. Some man that came down here complaining, talking about he blew his fingers off and stuff like that. Y'all gonna learn to quit playing with them firecrackers. I'm telling y'all, it happened every year. Every year, somebody come down here and talking about what they done. They done blew their eyeballs out. They done blew their hair back. All kind of stuff. She got a few in Texas. Now I do agree with you, Hippie, because Texas is insane too. Let me see if do we have the most dangerous cities for 2025 in the United States? Okay, here's another one. Oh, girl, they done moved. Okay, so it's Memphis, St. Louis, Baltimore, New Orleans, New Orleans. You gotta say New Orleans, Detroit. Why Philly ain't on this list? Cause y'all, baby, every time I look up something is happening in Philly. Why Philly ain't on this list? Cleveland, Ohio. Now I have heard that Cleveland is very dangerous with youth violence. Las Vegas, Kansas City, New York, New Jersey, Chicago. That's why I was wondering why Chicago wasn't on the list. We know Chicago could be dangerous too, child. Okay, child. I don't think we'll ever get a solid list, but yes, Texas do need to be on that list, and specifically Houston. Okay, because Houston is horrible. Dallas. But I think there's probably more crime that go on in Austin. Austin, y'all would think, but Austin is a mess. Certain parts of it, I'll put it that way. You should go to Philly and you will see it's some good spots in Philly. I believe that. I believe it's good spots everywhere. I believe it's good spots everywhere, and I believe it's bad spots everywhere. Yeah, surrounding Dallas is bad. You know, you got Mesquite is terrible. You got Garland. You got what's the place I'm forgetting? How can I forget this? This is the hood. Oak Cliff. You know, I stay in Oak Cliff, honey. So, you know, But I will say over the years, this particular area of Oak Cliff has gotten extremely quiet. And I live around, well, I mean, yeah, it's gotten quiet over here. It's gotten quiet over here. All right. Oh, y'all, by the way, I'm going to tell y'all about my Verizon experience in a minute. Girl, y'all, why this lady yelled at me on the phone yesterday from Verizon and hung up the phone in my face? Cindy, you won't have a job by the time I get done with you today. I want you to know that, Cindy girl. Y'all, that lady hollered at me on the phone. And mind you, my tone was just like this. I actually said, here's how I approached it. Let's take a quick break real quick, and then I'm gonna get back into the stuff. So y'all know I've been dealing with Verizon and been dealing with the people over there at Verizon. So mind you, I've been talking to the Verizon Executive Relations Office, right? Well, yesterday I had to call because they talking about that they had sent the refund over, right? And I just needed something that was proving that they were actually sending over the refund. Like, can you send me some type of email? Can you send me something letting me know that y'all are sending me my refund? So when I get on the line or whatever with the lady, this is what she literally says. She says, I asked her for an email. She said, what you want me to do? Make up one for you? And I thought, okay. I was like, okay, stay calm. Stay calm. I said, well, I don't know how your policy works. I don't know what you do. I don't know what your job consists of, but I need an email letting me know that my doggone refund is coming. So she was like, y'all, I kid you not. I told her, I said, they have been misleading me about my refund for the longest. Every time I call, it's something different. Well, what you want me to do about it? What you want me to do? You want me to make you up an email? I'll make up some, I type something up and send it to you. Is that what you want me to do? I said, wait, hold up. Go on and put your manager on the phone. Go on and put your supervisor on the phone. I am a supervisor. I said, oh, you are. I said, well, you know, iPhone has this feature where you can record phone calls now. I've recorded your entire phone call, and I guarantee you, you will not have a job by the end of this week playing with me. I don't know who you think you are, but you not finna holler at me over this phone about my $1,100. We're not finna do that. How hard is it for you to understand that all I need is a freaking email letting me know that my refund is coming so that I can send it to my bank? Like, baby, when I tell you, oh, baby, oh, your supervisor know now. You're not gonna play with me ever. You're not ever gonna play with me. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can hear me and stuff, right? Y'all can hear me and stuff, right? Well, see, I was nice to her before that. So after she hollered at me, y'all know my attitude went left. My attitude absolutely went left. It did. I told her, you put a manager on the phone or you put somebody on the phone that know how to do their job. That's what you could do. Because you done lost your mind sitting up here hollering at me. I was like, I don't know what's up with Verizon. But I said, I have several social media accounts. By the time I get through complaining about Verizon, y'all going to be offering me Verizon by the time I get through. It's ridiculous, y'all. I promise you it's ridiculous. They have wire transaction numbers that a supervisor can pull. Sure can, Tracy. And then not only that, let me tell y'all what the so this is what I sent. This is the email that I sent over. I said, I am writing to express the ongoing frustration and disappointment regarding the lack of resolution and receiving a refund for a Verizon And then I put the account number, I put the total, and said that this has been going on for nearly 2 months at this point. Despite being informed that I will be receiving my refund, when called, I asked for proof that a refund would be sent. I have not received any meaningful updates from your customer service team. All I receive is people who need to go back to bed. I didn't put that piece in there, but then I said, the handling of this situation has been extremely poor and unprofessional. I regret to say that this experience has demonstrated a serious failure in customer service, and I will be letting everybody know on all of my social media platforms. Don't play with me. Due to the lack of communication and resolution, I have already filed a formal complaint regarding this matter. I am requesting that my refund be issued immediately and that a communication of this transaction be sent to me without further delay. I am asking for the following: a clear communication for the refund amount and method of payment, the exact date that the refund will be processed and returned. Number three, an explanation for the delay and lack of communication thus far. Number four, why all of your staff seems to be unprofessional. Should this issue remain unresolved after 24 hours of this email, I will continue to escalate this through the available channels. I expect a prompt response immediately to resolve this response. So she responded yesterday. She said, I called you a couple of times. You are calling lie. Okay. Because typically I will keep my phone on do not disturb, but my phone has not been on do not disturb for this particular reason right now. You ain't called nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna see me grinning on that Verizon logo if they keep playing with me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Y'all, they have taken $1,100 away from me. Not only have they done that, but in the beginning, they did not send me the right phone. They sent me the wrong phone. Boy, if y'all got Verizon, blessings to y'all, because I'd move. I'd move. Sure did. And I also told that lady yesterday, I said, I got a lot of friends and family with Verizon and stuff. I'm gonna advise them to move. Y'all really think that I'm not gonna get anything out of this? Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not done with you, Verizon. I'm on your ass every day. Every day. Every day that I see that refund has not been sent, I'm on your ass. Right, Sweet Jane. And mind you, the last two people, the first issue that I had with the woman saying, oh, this nigga, whatever he want and stuff over here, she used the N-word. Girl, everybody that I have spoken with that have given me their tail to kiss have been black. I hate to say it, but they have been all black women. And I'm like, listen, right now in the economy that we're living in, y'all don't have time to be rude on your job. You should be working. Okay, because you don't know when they're gonna lay the people off. You should be working. Girl, I'm telling you, I'm gonna own Verizon. Y'all playing with the wrong one. I've been on y'all tail. Again, this has been going on for 2 months. And if you don't want to be at work, you should have stayed your tail at the house. Anyway, I just had to tell y'all about that. Let's get back into the mess. It just reminded me because I seen this email and it just reminded me. Boy. And then don't need something because you gotta go through AI, you gotta go through Wonka Lonka, you gotta go through Willy Wonka to get to where you need to be. Yes, y'all, it was $1,100. $1,100. Yes, absolutely. 1,100 freaking dollars that they took. And then every time I keep asking, nobody can give me anything. You call, they talk about you need to speak with the fraud. Why do I need to speak with the fraud department? What the hell fraud got to do with it? Well, you need to speak with this department. 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 I said, I ain't finna speak with all these departments. I'm not finna keep telling everybody what's going on. I get so tired of talking, bro. Now I can be ignorant, but I was not ignorant on that phone call. I can be real ignorant, but I was not ignorant. All right, let's move on, y'all. All right, so it looks like I'm going to send you my resume after you look. Oh, after you take over. Listen, baby, these people, they tripping. And then yesterday, and then I promise I'm done. Then yesterday, I talked to this man on the phone, and he did more than anybody else. I mean, he still didn't do nothing really, but he did more than what other people did. He was like, "Well, let me send a ticket up to the president's office and but." And so he said, "Oh, I can't send a ticket because this is not an active account." I said, "Sir, I told you that when I first started talking to you." That's the thing, though, Miss Major. The department who took it, they keep saying, "Oh, well, we don't have any. All of our refunds are system generated, and we don't have any say so on it." I said, "Y'all are ridiculous. I hope don't nobody come to Verizon. I hope don't nobody come to Verizon. I hope y'all suffer just like Target is suffering. Just everybody just boycott Verizon. Go over there to T-Mobile, go over there to AT&T, go over there to Sprint. I don't care who you go to. You can go to Boost Mobile for all I care. But Verizon, no ma'am. No ma'am. Y'all are so unprofessional." And then here you go. At first, it was going to be 5 to 7 business days. Now, mind you, I was told that I was supposed to receive my refund by the 23rd of June. It's July the 9th. Then when I asked the lady on the yesterday, she said, "Oh, well, they sent it on the 29th. How they sent it on the 29th? And the 29th was a Sunday." Y'all better quit playing with me. Just stop playing with me. Please stop playing with me. Anthony, I don't know you. I don't know you. God bless you though. Let me do this. Let me go on and block you. Decline, yes, and blocked. Anthony. Hold on. Let me block you. I had to block Anthony on Cash App. Anthony, think you know me. Anthony, there's nothing I can do for you. Yeah, I don't know who. What is your name? Anthony Kiefer. I don't know you. I don't know you. All right, but blessings to you and your family. All right, declined and blocked. There you go. Good morning to everybody that is coming up in here. You just like putting the juju on Verizon. I'm gonna put more than juju on Verizon when I get done with them. And that lady hollered at me. Ooh, what you holler at me for, lady? That's a problem. Okay, don't holler at me. Hey, truly blessed. Listen, if you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed. Now we're getting back into the things of the things. All right. We talked about Dr. Heavenly. We talked about Gary Coleman. We talked about the big beautiful bill. We did discuss Diddy yesterday. There was really not much to the hearing. I think they just went ahead and I believe his sentencing is still scheduled for October the 3rd. So I was just a little confused yesterday because I felt like Inner City Press kind of gave the letters in the wrong order. So, hey, PM2 Ross, the letters were not in the wrong order. So his sentencing is still scheduled for October the 3rd. Now, I don't know what the whole little Shimboyga thing was, but his sentencing is still scheduled for October the 3rd. All right. Since we're speaking on this, y'all, I am so tired of these folks coming for Tissa. Like, there are so many people on YouTube that give misinformation. There are so many people on YouTube that put clickbait titles. They do all of that. And I'm just trying to figure out, why do y'all feel like Tissa is the only person who has done something like that? There have been so many people on TikTok giving misinformation. There's been so many people on Twitter giving misinformation. And I don't know if it's because Tissa is just a woman. Y'all feel like y'all could keep coming for her. But y'all sound ridiculous. Ratchet TV, all of y'all niggas that's over there bothering that woman. Y'all need to get a life. Get a life. Ratchet TV. If you're gonna sue her and shut your mouth. My God. If you're gonna sue her and shut your mouth. I'm not sure what you're suing her for though. Oh, I'm a sue because she said that I did death threats on Nancy Grace. That's not what she said. What she said on Nancy Grace was that Nancy Grace asked her. She said she was receiving death threats, and I absolutely believe it. If somebody can send you death threats about a reality TV show, I definitely believe that somebody can send you death threats about a Diddy verdict. Are you kidding me? So we're just gonna sit up here and act like that's not even possible? I really want y'all to leave that woman alone. All these videos that I see, misinformation, this, misinformation, that. But when y'all was going around here giving misinformation about Shanquilla, didn't nobody say nothing to y'all then? When y'all was going around here giving misinformation about, see, again, y'all don't want to go down that road. You don't have to like Tissa tells them, but all of this extra rhetoric that she's getting, she doesn't deserve it. And if you're going to give it to her, you should give it to everybody who gives all of their, like, girl, because she said he had a stank breath. Well, I mean, I can see that being the case. All them goals and stuff in your mouth, I know your breath stank. OMG, did y'all see how that man was hunting that girl down? Yeah, he was. When he walked out of the courtroom, he said, "Where is Tissa? Where is Tissa? Where is Tissa? Where is Tissa? Tissa this, Tissa that, Tissa this. Where is Tissa? Where is Tissa? Y'all leave that dang lady alone. Leave her alone." I'm glad she got a bodyguard. And see, that's why he didn't really get all into her personal spaces, because that woman had a bodyguard standing next to her. And Tissa said, I'm not mad at Tissa because Tissa ain't doing nothing but defending herself. She told him to go find a big she told him to she said, unfortunately, Diddy has to stay in jail, so you can't suck his thing. Boy, I about hollered. But y'all sent her there. Y'all sent her there. What's up, L Teddy? Took me a while to get over here to the ghetto. You must have hit some potholes and stuff on your way over. On your way over here, child. You must have hit some potholes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mia. That's actually who I've been emailed. Wait. Well, that's who was on this email. They CC'd on this email. So shout out to you. Thank you for that. I told y'all. But wait, Public Service Commission. The president's office is a step in the escalation process. If you are still not satisfied after contacting the president's office, you can contact the Public Service Commission. Well, I will be contacting the Public Service Commission. That's who I'm contacting. Yeah, I'm sick of y'all. Hey, Miss Veronica. Plus this other lady trying to say Tissa called her ugly. Okay, well, if you ugly, baby, you ugly. It's gonna be okay. Jesus. When you ugly, you ugly. If you cute, you cute. What's the tea, girl? You'll be okay. Y'all trying to sue people for stupid stuff. Y'all heard suing people because somebody said a piece of your hair is sticking up. And then now you talking about running to the courts. I'ma sue you. I'ma sue you. Girl, you used all your money to get down into that Diddy trials. Shut up. Shut up. And my thing is this here too. If y'all have all been granted the opportunity to be in that courtroom over there, I don't know why y'all couldn't handle this like Queen Sheba and like everybody else, where they did their commentary and went on about their business like Mims. Y'all, Mims is one fine ass man. Yeah, I said it. I said it. I was watching Mims' video yesterday and I couldn't concentrate. I could not concentrate. I was like, now I know why all the ladies be tuned into Mims, but I could not concentrate. I could not concentrate. I thought, well, I probably have to listen to you and just go on and put the phone down and just I'll be like, oh, I don't know what it is, and then his demeanor, I think, makes it even like his demeanor is just chow, chow, chow. Shout out to Mims. All right, let's get into my next topic, child. Oh my God, well, Mims, I hope you don't hear that. She by now, Mims done heard that several times. All right, so um, so Rashida put out a diss track for Bambi. Talk about she ain't leaving her man. We don't care, Rashida. We do not give a two flying Rashida. With such a private moment like a marriage ending, I really do not want to keep. Uh, Girl, I'm sick of y'all. So is that tie our subject? You right. Listen, Mims is fine, child. Mims is fine. All right. Did I already say everything I needed to say this morning? I don't think I did because I meant to. Oh, I want to talk about Consonant and Target. Girl, I meant to talk about this yesterday morning about Consonant or whatever that dumb boy name is, young dumb boy name is over there at Target. Okay. I think at this point we already know Kai will do anything for money. Kai will do anything for a coin, for money. I don't expect for him to stand with us. I stand with Pastor Jamal Bryant in this boycott from Target. I ain't stepped foot in Target in God knows how long. But I have no plans on stepping foot in Target. I have no plans on ordering anything from Target. Again, I stand with Dr. Jamal Bryant on this. And I just think that this is did I say doctor, pastor, doctor, whatever he is. I stand with him on this. I think that this is absolutely insane. So Consonant was streaming in Target. And then he I don't know how true this is, but he allegedly had they was riding these go-karts and stuff around in the store and these four-wheelers and making pallets, and they destroyed the store and supposedly had got kicked out and all of this extra stuff. Child, again, I don't expect for him to stand with us. I just don't. I don't. And for those of you who don't realize the importance of a boycott, understand the importance of actually making a change and making a difference. This is the best way. It's a strategic boycott. It's a boycott that has been headed from the beginning. You have the Baptist National Convention out here selling their souls for $300,000. Like all of this is just it to me. It's just it's crazy. It is crazy. Chef, I'm a little behind. My niece been fighting with Verizon for the same reason for 3 weeks. Girl, tell her to go ahead and well, listen. I can send her. I can send you the information in which I have, so she can try to get that resolved. Verizon is trash. I'm just telling y'all right now. Verizon is straight trash. Um, I'm disappointed in the whole AMB crew, Kai Duke. See, and I don't know, and I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't keep up with. I wouldn't have known who Casanat was until he got arrested back in or I don't know if he got arrested, but remember when he got in trouble in New York for saying that he was giving away them PlayStations or them Xboxes or whatever. That's when I found out who this boy was, and I still don't know. I don't know his peers. I don't know anybody he streamed with. I don't know them. All I know is him and DDG stream. The rest of them people, I don't know them. They could walk up to me right now, and I'd be like, "Okay, boy, who is you?" You know, I don't know them. But IPV said I am disappointed in the whole AMP crew. Kai, Duke, Fandom, Agent, Chris, all of them. Why are y'all partnering with Target and they know what's going on? That made me mad. again, they don't mind because they offer money. They can do whatever they want to. Like, I just think they young. They don't care. They do not care. They do not care. Because the stuff that's going on right now, it ain't really hit home like it need to hit home for them to care. They don't care. Hey, Lady Shell. Hey, Jasmine. I stream my cooking shows on Twitch. I keeps up with all of them on there. Oh, you do? Okay, you better than me, Chef Q, because I don't know these kids. I don't. They younger than me. I'm 33 years old. Okay, well, we knocking. We. I ain't listen. What I will say is I don't know these young. I don't know these young cats. And then what the older people say, I don't know these young cats. Good morning, Princess Joyce. I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. And again, the only reason why I know about Cosnot is because people really make him relevant. Other than that, I wouldn't know him either. Just like I don't know DDG's crew. Somebody was telling me yesterday talking about DDG's friend, and I don't know them people. Y'all just be saying I don't know them people. I don't know them. But I did want to talk about that the other day. And Target hasn't said a mumbling word, which tells me everything I need to know. Target hasn't said a mumbling word. Apparently, the AMP crew have a men's line of hygiene product out now, and it's been placed in Target. But regardless, they could have partnered with someone else. IPV, they didn't need to partner with nobody. They could have done it on their own. Huh? They could have done it on their own. Casa and I got the reach to sell out of certain stuff if he sold it on his own. But it's these people. Y'all will say y'all sold for anything. Again, I stand with Pastor Jamal Brown on this one. I do. Now, a lot of times, I actually think we getting a different side of Jamal Brown. Y'all can say what y'all want to. We know Jamal Brown and we know his past. But I don't know, with his new wife and some of the things that he's doing, it seems like he more on the up and up now. So, salute to Pastor Jamal Brown. Now, that ain't to say that something could happen, but salute to Pastor Jamal. Yeah, yeah. Very true. All of them streamed together. They could make hundreds of millions. Yeah, they could eat that up. They could eat that up. So, I child, these people eventually, hopefully they learn before it's too late. If not, listen, we don't have time to teach you. We don't have time to have conversations and talks with you. You should know all of this stuff by now. All right. Moving on. So Philly. Let's get back to Philly. Philly, y'all having a trash issue right now? What's going on with the trash issues? Let me see. If you're not familiar with what's going on in Philly, residents are dealing with the AFSCME district, Council 33, which represents around 9,000 of Philadelphia municipal workers who are on day 8 of their strike. Oh, the strike. Oh, Lord. Impacting trash pickup and other services. Is that because y'all's not paying them people? Y'all making me sick. Pay these folks what you need to pay them. Y'all ain't struggling. Y'all not struggling. These billionaires and they not struggling like they want you to believe. But anyway, let's keep going. However, Mayor Parker is standing firm on her offer to give workers a raise of about 3% per year over a 3-year contract. Workers are making nearly $46,000 annually. That ain't enough. And the district represents around 9,000 workers employed in city functions such as sanitation, the water department, police dispatch, street maintenance, and the airport. Child, y'all better hurry up and get it together. Pay these folks what they want, and they don't have to do all of these protests and stuff. I think we benefit the least from DEI, but they didn't put out the quantitative data, and I am done with my folks over first over the store. Well, that and see what a lot of people not understanding is that the boycott is not right 46K a year. The boycott, um, the boycott is wider than just the DEI initiatives. The boycott is also their promises that they have promised to HBCUs and the things that they have promised to give back to the community that they have not done. That's also where the boycott stems from too. A lot of people think that it's just the DEI initiatives, and it's not. It's Target has more responsibility. I really want you guys to go listen to Jamal Bryant's Breakfast Club interview. I think for his Breakfast Club interview, he laid it all out. He laid every bit of the reason why Target was first. He laid out why Target is getting the boycott, why they're getting the heap of the things. So yeah, I encourage y'all go over there and watch that. And I want to say it's like at the 15-minute mark when he mentions it. But if you just type in Jamal Bryant Breakfast Club, it should come right up. Okay. All right. Listen, it's 128 people up in here. How many likes we got? We got 90 likes. Okay, y'all did good with the likes. If y'all can keep double tapping that screen, it is 7:54. It is 7:54 a.m. All right, we are gonna take up our offering, honey. We're gonna take up our offering. We're gonna take up our offering. We're gonna take up our offering. And while I take up this offering, let's talk about Jackie, y'all. Y'all think Jackie has disappeared, y'all? Do y'all think Jackie has disappeared, y'all? Jackie sent me an email just last night, y'all. Jackie sent the email just last night. Y'all, I said I was going to demolish this particular email address, and I still think I am. Jackie, oh Jackie. Hold on, let me get you, Jackie. Well, Jackie, you have just flat out like girl, Jackie. I've called the police on you. I have filled out police reports. I have done everything. I don't know what else to do when it comes to Jackie. I don't, y'all. I have I have done everything that I can think of. Everything that I can think of. Every single thing that I can think of, I've done. Jackie, you had an issue with me talking about that show. Now, when I don't want to talk about the show, you still meddling me. Dog, I'm not like, leave me alone. I don't care about none of them people. I don't. I will not be talking about that show. That show come on this weekend, I think. Or whenever it comes on. I don't care. Jackie, I want you to get you a YouTube and I want you to talk about whatever you want to talk about, Jackie. Jackie, you're miserable. You need some meat. You need some meat, Jackie. You need some hefty meat. You talk about you got a husband and all of these things. You can't. You can't. Because you're still right over here. And if you do got a husband, he must got a itty bitty ditty. Because I don't understand. He must got a Tootsie Roll or something. And that little tickling your kitty, it's not working for you. You need somebody to take you to Pound Town. I'm sick, so sick of you. Like for real, I'm so sick of you. You need somebody to take you to Pound Town so you can stop being so miserable. Okay, because that little tickling of the kitty cat, it's not doing enough. One more time. Okay, one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Jackie, or Jackie. I'm so sick of Jackie, y'all. I am. Y'all don't understand. I've done everything that I can do. I done went down there to the police. I done went down there to the I done filled out a police report. I done everything. I done everything. I told y'all again, I'm just gonna have to demolish that particular email address. I'm sick of that woman. Sick of that woman. I'm wheezing. Don't be wheezing. Listen, Jackie has irritated me. Type her address here. Yeah. Jackie wants you to no, she don't want me to do it. She don't want me to do it. I don't do old cat. Don't. I don't do old cat. I don't do old dried up puss cat. Don't. Saying again, you wouldn't get all this if you would just leave me alone. I don't do dried up puss cat. Mm-mm. Need to have some kind of wetness or something around there. I can't do that dried up shit. Nope. Y'all probably like, for real, chef. I'm just saying, I just want the people to leave me alone. I be over here doing my content. I don't be bothering these people. And here come Jackie. Here come Jackie. I'm sorry, but that's what she got. She's miserable. She needs some wanky wank. She needs some strong wingling in her life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting over here messing with me. If you got you some, if everything was good, and you say you married, you say your husband doing what he's supposed to be doing, he can't be, can't be. I mean, all that. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You're harassing me, lady. You're harassing me. Bullying and harassing. I'm over it. I just want to be left alone. I do. I be over here doing my content, doing what I need to do. I get off of here, going about my work business. I do what I'm supposed to do. Jackie come over here playing with me. You get whatever you get. I want y'all to stop. I'm so tired of censoring myself for y'all trashy hoes that keep coming over here bothering me. And I mean everything that I'm saying. Leave me alone. Now, in other news, in other great news, okay, in other great news, just leave me alone. We don't have to go there. Um, well, this is not great news. Y'all know I'm definitely feeling some type of way about losing Miss Sister Burks of the Mississippi Mass Choir. Okay, they got the word. They got the word. Listen, y'all know they did something to me. Mother then went on to glory. Mother, I believe, was 92 years old. They say mother was 92. Somebody gonna put it on Facebook talking about she was 92. Who cares? Let us grieve. We're grieving. We're grieving. All right. In case if y'all don't know, Mother Burks, famously known from the Mississippi Mass Choir, has transitioned on. I do believe her funeral services are going to be on July the 12th, is what I saw. July the 12th is going to be her services. Okay, they will be live streamed over on the. They will be live streamed over on um um the Mississippi Mass Choir page as well. Okay. So prayers out to the family. All right. Y'all, last night or yesterday. Y'all, that mean granny was over there on Twitter, and I just want somebody to go take her phone. She over there accusing Jay-Z of ruining the culture, of ruining this and ruining that, and he just ruins everything. I what do you say to these clown people? Like I don't know. I just do not know. Oh, that is so sad. Anyway, y'all, that's really my show. That's all I had. That's all I had. Um, Nicki Minaj is mad granny. I'm so sick of somebody go get her phone. And the only reason why I didn't tweet that is I ain't going back and forth with no stupid barbs. Listen, sorry if y'all barbers in the chat. I don't do all of that. I don't do all of that. You gotta go somewhere else without it. I don't do the barbs and the none of that. I don't do none of that. Okay. The barbs are too much. Oh, Dr. Heavenly had an event yesterday. Why all of Married to Medicine cast show up, including Dr. Contessa. That's how you know they was filming this. She needs to worry about the upcoming court date her husband has with his victim. That's exactly what she need to be worried about while she going over there. And again, y'all, she was going all off on Diddy. She was going all off on Diddy. She was going all off on Diddy, honey. I mean, not Diddy, Jay Z. Lord have mercy, not Diddy, Jay Z. Going all off on Jay Z about what Jay Z allegedly done. He ruined hip hop. He ruined this. He ruined that. He ruined this. He ruined that. He stay ruining stuff. Girl, he owe her some money. I guess from the title buyouts or payouts or whatever. Girl, why don't you take the man to court? What are you getting on Twitter for and crying to us? What we supposed to do about it? That man still gonna have a fan base. His wife still gonna have a fan base. It changes absolutely nothing. Anywho, all right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gonna go get to work. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Oh, to my patrons and members only, we about to go live in Patreon and members only. So y'all make sure y'all make sure that y'all are there. Y'all watching Devon Franklin gives first look at new movie Ruth and Boaz, starring Tyler Lepley. What's that girl name from Sahara, whatever that girl name is. She pretty though, and Felicia Rashad. Okay, that's interesting. So it's arriving on September the 26th of 2025. Set in rural Tennessee. Okay, that's going to be a little interesting. It's another movie produced by Tyler Perry, but we shall see what's going on. Speaking of Tyler Perry, the young man has done an interview with Storm Monroe. And I'm going to say this. I said this yesterday in Thais's chat. I'm going to say it again publicly. I really hope that Braxton, I wish the best for him, because here's the thing. I think that him going to these different platforms is probably not good for his mental health. Just based off of the way that he told his first story. I'm not saying that he shouldn't get his story out. I just think that I think he's torturing himself in a way. I do. I feel like, and if you guys don't know who I'm talking about the most recent guy who came out about the VP R-wording him, of Tyler Perry Studios, R-wording him and Tyler Perry covering it up. I just think it does a disservice for your mental health, to kind of go around, because a lot of these people aren't going to care about your story. They just care about, getting the clicks, getting the views, getting the interview, getting this, getting that. And I'm definitely not saying that about Storm Monroe. I do think that Storm really does care, because Storm came out talking about it first. So I I just think that some of these people that you're probably going to go to, like, I really hope to not see you on Tasha K's platform. Tasha K is one of the people who, let me get your ass completely out of here. Hopefully Tasha K doesn't pick up on this story, because if Tasha K does, Tasha K is one of those people who don't care in real life. Tasha K don't care. Tasha K do not care. Okay? Tasha K does not care about sexual assault victims. She does not. And I mean that with my whole entire chest. See, this is why I don't jump on the bandwagon like everybody else. When someone does an interview with someone who says that someone else actually assaulted them or whatever, like, I don't jump on the bandwagon. And here's the reason why. Because y'all have no intentions on following up with these people at all. You have no intentions on making sure that these people are well after they say whatever after they expose whatever they expose. Y'all never make sure or follow up with these people to see if they're well. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful day. Don't let these people get to you. I am going to go tend to Verizon, and I will be reaching out to a lot of people's, a lot of people's today. I'm so sick of y'all. I really am. I really am. I also think he did diminished his story when he began talking about Rihanna. It was weird. Yeah, I think you should. And I said this a couple days ago. I said that what you do a lot of times is when you start mentioning other people's names, you start to discredit your story, or you start to discredit kind of what you've been saying, because you don't have to include people who don't have nothing to do with it. Like, your initial grievance is that Tyler Perry covered up what one of his VPs at the company did to you. But instead, we're really going after Tyler Perry. And again, I think your sole focus should be on what the man did to you, because that's what you want somebody to hear you about that man R-wording you. But you keep going on, Tyler Perry did this, Tyler Perry did this, Tyler Perry did this, Tyler Perry did this. We should hear Mark's name more often than we're hearing Tyler Perry's name. I get it. He works for Tyler Perry, he works for Tyler Perry Studios. But the act that was committed to you was done by this Mark Swinston man. And then when you get up in the interviews and you start talking about Rihanna and all of these other people, it does absolutely kind of make people side out of situations. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Patrons and members only, y'all be on the lookout on the community tab for the link, okay? All right, I'll see y'all over there. Peace, Don Dons.